Hi everyone. Well, my cover is done, and I'm so happy I was able to recover the spine and not have to pull the whole book apart and start over. So anyways, my spine is done. I hope yours is done. And if you're doing this too, please send me your link to your YouTube video. Do a video, or to your blog. If you're posting it on your blog, send me a link to it. Okay, I'd love to see them. So my cover's done. I haven't titled it yet because I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. So that's to come later. So we're going to work on our first spread, and you don't have to do it as a 2-page spread if you don't want to. I'm just wrapping some paper around the book so that I don't get the pages icky. And a little tough with this one because this is attached to the front cover, so just be careful of that when you're working on this page especially. Okay, so I'm going to use gesso, and just a light coat. It doesn't have to be because they're slick pages, right? So we want to put some gesso down just to give it some tooth. I'm going to zoom out just a wee bit for you because I don't want to stretch so far forward. My camera isn't set up. I'd like it to be out further, but then my camera might fall on my head, so it's just how I have to work, guys. So I'm just lightly being mindful of how much I move this book around, because you could end up with getting gesso on the front cover. Okay, just be mindful of that. And because we've put Mod Podge over it, it can be wiped off if you find it right away. Okay, so I put a little bit on here, and I'm going to put some on this page as well, just because we're here. And I would suggest you do the same, even if you're only working on this much of your journal at one time. If you're gessoing, you may as well do both pages when they're facing you like this, and that way it's ready to go for your next time. I'm not being as careful on this side because my book is covered with paper, so. Might put just a wee bit more here. I don't think it really matters, but I don't want my paint, if my paint doesn't cover, then that's a problem, hey? Because we're going to work on a background. Okay, so it can go in the water, and this can go back on my shelf. I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, it's dry. I haven't picked out any colors. Wow. Let me see. I'll be back. Okay, I picked my colors. I'm going to use this Laguna Blue. It's a Delta Ceram coat. It's this color, kind of teal. I'm also using Candlelight Opaque by Delta Ceram coat, and it's this color. It's quite light. And I'm using Blueberry, which is like that. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Have no idea. So we're just going to, I'm just going to pour it out over here on my, I have a ceramic, I should show you that once it's cleaned, a ceramic tile on the side here of me that I use as a palette, and it's easy to clean as long as you clean it the same day. If you leave it, you're going to be scraping it off. It always used to come off pretty good, but I don't know. And I'm not sure I want to use this yellow, this light cream color, but it may be good. We'll see. And I'm not sure if any of you have a brayer. Brayers are awesome to have. This is a speedball, and I use the light color. It comes with a few rollers. One's a hard rubber, and this is a soft rubber. I like to use the soft one, and as you see, I don't always clean it good. So I'm just going to kind of roll it into my paint. Try and get it even. It's not rolling so good, but I'll get it. Okay. I've just kind of picked up the three colors like that, and I'm just gonna do that. I might have to turn it now. Well, it's not going to matter. However it goes on, it just goes on. And I just love this technique. And I just keep doing it until I like it. I'm just changing the order in which these colors are. Yeah. I would suggest, as a new person, you have a brayer. They are indispensable. Really, I love it. Now, I'm not cleaning that off just yet. I'm in too much of a hurry before this dries. I've got a wet baby wipe here, and I'm just going to smoosh it in and turn and, you know, just kind of making marks. And if that doesn't make you happy, add in more from your paint. I like that dark color in there. Try and get your edges. I'm just going to try and come down the edge here, just to sort of cover that, you know, the part up that we glued down. This is the page we glued down. I'm just getting a little bit more. Building up the color. Each time you add more, you're building up your color. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that this is the greatest of colors. For me, I love it. You might not. Pick your own colors, but use my technique. And if you don't have a brayer, don't use that part of this technique. Just use this dabbing motion and keep turning around, and you'll get a really nice background. I'm stopping there because I like it. And I'm going to smoosh this off on my drop paper because I don't want to waste that. And I don't want to waste this paint, any of it. So I'm getting it because I use drop papers. I make drop paper books. If you look through some of my videos, you can check that out. So I'm going to clean up my palette, dry this, and I will be back. Okay, it's dry, and I just wanted to add a stamp. I have a tiny little stamp here, like this. And I'm leaving it on, I should really put it on a block, but maybe I will. Hang on. If you don't have a block, you don't need to put it on a block, seriously. But I will. I've never used this stamp before yet, so it's hard to get off. And I'm going to stick it on right there. Doesn't really matter where I stick it. Actually, I'm going to put it on this side, the clear side, because I'm using gesso. I don't know if you knew that you could use gesso with your stamps, but I am. Because it's good, it's nice and white. Try not to smoosh it though, like I just did. Well, that was an epic fail. I think this stamp is a little tiny for gesso, maybe. But that's alright. I'm using it anyway. I don't like that one either. Let's just see what another... I was better off doing it like that. Yeah. Now I'm just going to clean my stamp off a little bit now. And go into my water over here and get it all cleaned off, because gesso will dry in the grooves and you'll never get it out. Just dry it off. Okay, it's dry and I'm back, and I got my archival ink out. In mixed media, you need to use archival ink or a StazOn. Okay, those brands, they don't run. They're permanent once they dry, and that's basically what you need, because we're always adding wet stuff on here. So right now I'm inking up one of my stamps. It's a script stamp. For lack of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here yet. And I don't care that it overlaps or doesn't. I don't mind that it's not straight. There, that's good enough. And I have a really nice butterfly here. I would just stick down here at the bottom. That's awesome. And you can usually get a few stamps out of one. So I always stamp them off. And because this is an art journal, I'm just going to quickly just heat set this because I don't want it smudging. Okay, it's dry. And I think on this page, for me, you can do what you like, but for me, I'm just going to use a black Pentel gel roller. It's actually for fabric. I'm hoping I can get a white pen working. Okay, I think it's dry. Now I'm going to try, this is a jelly roll pen. You probably can't even read that. It's white on white, so trust me, it is. I think it's good, just like that. So, but I do like to date my pages. Yeah. I'll just put it down here. There. And that page is done. So, I'll back out a little bit. You can sort of see the whole thing. Tomorrow we'll work on our collage. So images, words, anything that you want to put down on this side. Okay? And I think that will be the closure to this whole series. We're just going to do a collage now, so you just get your papers, or the papers that you want to glue down. We're going to create a background. We're going to collage imagery and words, okay? So, we'll see you next time. Bye.